we met in 10th grade, and I met him when he was painting, or actually he was drawing. It was in trigonometry. Actually, I didn't see the humor in that until. But I sat behind him, and he used to hear me talk about fishing and things like that. He would draw, and that's kind of how we started to spend time together. And we started fishing together. We spent every possible moment that we had free when each other were free, fishing and hunting, exploring, doing all these things. The one thing that really kind of I kind of woke up with this morning when I thought about it, that God gave Pete a gift, and he gave him a gift that let him see beauty in the world beyond anything I could ever imagine. And he did it, and he showed it to us. He showed it to us through his art. But not only that, he showed it to us by the person that he was, when he talked to us. And it was such a powerful gift that he had, that it resonated with parts of the world and the people that didn't even know him. People could feel the loss when it passed, and people that don't even know could sympathize with him because, oh yeah, I remember that guy, and I've heard so many good things about him. It just amazes me. It's such a wonderful person he was. I want to share a funny story. This is really great. Doug talked about the patented cough laugh. Pete and I shared an apartment for a while. It was great. Actually, if anybody here has seen the movie Fight Club, we used to joke that it was Paper Street Soap Company. But we had a lot of fun there. There was a kayak and 5 fish tanks and fishing rods and everything you could ever imagine. And so many different fish came and went through those fish tanks. It was unbelievable. I'm just getting to the good part. One day, there's a knock at the door, and Pete flies into his room and closes the door, and the cough laugh is going big time. And I answer the door, and it's the guy that lives downstairs. He's like, you fish, it came out of your house. It's on my, you have to get your fish. Well, as you might imagine, yeah, there was passing of fish, and Pete, he's like, okay, next fish. And that was kind of funny. What was really funny was that, Pete was kind of annoyed that this guy had a problem with that because he's like, well, it's a fish. It's natural. It'll get processed. The guy cut the lawn. It'll help the grass grow there. So when we moved out, we never got to see the expression when we left the goose on his lawn. That was great. That night, that was beautiful. And I've been thinking a lot about when you really love somebody, you show them the things that are great. And I think he did this with his art and with his life, and he loved so well because he did it so well. Some friends that knew that he went with me to New York recently to go fish for steelhead, and everybody was really grateful. And it meant a lot to me because it was really one of the first times that I was able to show him something that I loved so much. And I talked about how even though he was freezing to death, he stayed with it. He never lost his smile, never lost his sense of humor, and he just stayed with me the whole time. And I'm very grateful that I got to show him to even come in a minuscule way as close as he came so effortlessly at showing me the things that he loved, and I was able to show him that. And I kind of thought about what Pete was like to me, and I thought, he had the mind of Da Vinci, he had the talent of Michelangelo, and he had the heart of a lion. Everywhere I go, for the rest of my life, I'll carry him with me. And I know we're going to meet again on a beautiful march underneath the God's glory in the kingdom of heaven. God bless you, Peter, and everyone who knows him and loves him.